Kakarot! Prepare yourself for oblivion! Galagon!
How's it going, everybody? This is Nazdarachi here, coming at you tonight with an unboxing. Now, this is the first one of these that I've ever done before, at least on camera, so bear with me. What I have here today is the Figurized Mechanics Saiyan Space Pod. It's from Dragon Ball Z, the Saiyan saga. When Raditz gets killed, he overhears Piccolo and Goku talking about the Dragon Balls and resurrection. So, that information via the Scouter gets relayed back to Raditz and Nappa, and they come to Earth. And this is how they get there. So, first and foremost, we have a box right here, obviously. Nice and colorful. It's got some pictures on it. So, assuming on the pictures here that we're going with a pre-painted model. So, it does need to be assembled. But yeah, most of the box is in Japanese. Sorry that that's upside down for a second, but get some angles of all corners of the box here. Lots of Japanese, advertising the posable Super Saiyan Goku figure as well. And it does not indicate if you need any type of tools or anything, but I'm going to assume that you don't. So, I'm going to go ahead and open it up here. Now, this is a $50 product. You can get it in retail stores sometimes, like Barnes & Noble, or online as well, I'm sure. And this is not the one that lights up. I didn't really like the way the one that lights up, the way it looked, the internals and the exterior modeling and some of the details. It also had screw holes visible in it, and it's a little bit more expensive than this one. So this one doesn't light up, but in my opinion it's more detailed, and it does look a little bit better. So pulling stuff out here, as we can tell it is all pre-painted, and we do have the cool color-coded pieces for the computer electronics. That is something that the more expensive one that lights up does not feature. It has got a very kind of bland looking control console. We do have stickers to make it even more detailed that'll pair pretty well with this transparent green. And the seat, this is the back piece, does have some good details to it, and the ass pad there as well has some details to it. So that is a step above the model that lights up. I'll give you the brand information as well for that one. I have to look it up though. So these will be body components here. Alright, nothing out of the ordinary. It does come with a pedestal, so that's pretty cool, because it is round, so you don't want it to roll away. So this is the Vegeta action figure. I guess the hair is not in this bag, but you do have to assemble the rider. It is a static, non-moving action figure of Vegeta to sit in the seat. So here's his armor pieces and his hair. Look at this hair, comes in 5 different pieces. This is a very nostalgic feel to it from back in the day, having to snap all this stuff out of a plastic molding. So there's going to be the window assembly, some of the internal paneling, and some of the more interesting pieces of Vegeta. Looks like his waist with the tail and the soles of his shoes. So we have all that in here. And some more body panels. Definitely got some more body panels here, and some more internal panels as well. This is going to be, I'm assuming, some sort of instruction manual. That is almost entirely in Japanese, but does have some English on it. Using modeling nippers to trim the excess. So it does recommend that you have tweezers and snips. And it tells you what order to assemble everything. It actually does not look too terribly difficult. I got more pictures here of how it should look when it's done. And they even give you instructions on how to seat Vegeta into the cockpit. And where all the stickers go. Some more assembly instructions. I don't have snips, but I do have nail clippers, so hopefully that'll be good enough. And that's just the bottom of the box there. So we're going to go ahead and build this thing. I'm going to go run and grab some nail clippers real quick. So the instructions indicate that it wants us to assemble Vegeta first. And I can totally understand that. So these are all the packages that have something to do with Vegeta in them. And we're just going to dig right in. Alright, so we have Vegeta's bust complete here. It really comes in lots of tiny little pieces, and you really do just snap them all together. But they look pretty good. Sorry, my autofocus is going crazy here. Doesn't know what to look at. So, as you can see, Vegeta's bust is quite detailed. That's where the scouter is going to attach. And no eyebrows yet. So we're going to keep at it. Even his eyebrows are in here. They're very tiny. Do not lose them or throw them away. So we finally got Vegeta's head together. This is what we're looking at right here. His eyebrows were a pain in the ass. They're on one of the black sheets that I showed you. They're very tiny. For the love of God, don't throw them away. And as well, this red scouter piece is very thin. Try not to break it when you're pulling it out. If you do, this white piece clips on over top of it, so you can try and salvage it. But that is a completed Vegeta head, and we will be back in a little bit when we made some more progress. So as you can see, we're making some progress here. You really got to snap every little bit together here. But if you get this, guys, you'll see that yourself. So we're dealing with the completed upper torso now. Everything seems to fit together pretty snug once you snap it into place. No glue, all snap fit, no glue. Alright, be right back soon, you guys. So you guys, we made good progress with Vegeta. He's all done here. So I like his color variation. There's a lot of snaps to get him fully put together, and I almost broke the scouter right here, but I didn't break anything. And he looks pretty good for a static figure that doesn't move. Now there are a couple other figures that will fit in the ship, but this is the one that was meant for it and fits without any issues here. Get some really good close-ups here. Armor, tail, all these different colored panels are clip-on to the white that's underneath them. The hand clips in. head is in like 17 different pieces. So, we got Vegeta together here. We're going to hit the rest of the ship. And we'll be back here in a minute. This part is really annoying. Little tiny stickers are the worst. Alright guys, so our spaceship is definitely coming together here. Doing it this way is exposing all this little extra bullcrap that we gotta get off of here. So be sure you have some snips or some nail clippers or something like that to get in here. Some of the basic outline of the body coming together here. Looks like headphones. And then we've got some of the seat assembly right here. So we're going to continue mashing this all together here. Alright, so after about an hour and a half, we got the whole thing together here. And it actually is quite impressive. So this is a model compared to the other brand, which again, I will give you the name and the descriptions of the competing brand for this one. I believe it's Dragon World or something like that. Dragon something. But you did have to build this one yourself, which comes with a little satisfaction. But beyond that, the level of detail on this one is much better than the Dragon World one. Like all these little body details right here that I'm trying to focus on so that you guys can really get a good look on. Alright, so yeah, like all these little body details right here are not on that other one that lights up. So the other one does light up, but it's missing the body details. The interior of this one is insanely nicer. Even though there's stickers instead of lights, there's just detail around the roof, the inside of the ship, the padding, if you will, on the walls. That's not in the more expensive light up one. These details in the back of the seat and up here on the headrest are not in the light up one. And I really like the control panel on this one right here. It's got a red underlay, then a green overlay, green overlay, red underlay, and then stickers on top of that, which the stickers were kind of a pain in the ass to fucking get in there, but there we go. So you get a nice little close-up look there. So if you do look at the box here, the pistons right there are colored. Now on the actual model, they are not. They're just a flat gray. So that may or may not bother you. But we got our nice little Vegeta right here that we built as well. I'm going to toss him up in here. So there you have it, guys. We got Vegeta in here, riding his space pod to go fight Goku on Earth. We got all the details here. His internal details are quite nice. Overall, I would say the build quality on this, even though you do kind of have to build it yourself like I did, is much better than the $60 light up one here. Go ahead and close them up. You can still see him sitting in there through the little red porthole. And there you go, guys. You got a figurized mechanics model here of a Saiyan space pod, Vegeta in it. Nice little smooth opening action here, and like I said, it's pretty good quality. So I am pretty happy with it. You know, I'm gonna post up some still shots of it here on the outs, but I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little unboxing. Like I said, it took me about an hour and a half to build, and I didn't want to throw all that on film, so kind of just built Vegeta piece by piece, and then got the ship snapped together, and here we are with our end product. So it's about the size of a cantaloupe when it's fully assembled. So there you go, guys. It does have a tab on the bottom here for a pedestal. So let me clean up my mess here that I made and show you here. Pedestal will fit on. right like so, only in one direction, and then you'll have it sitting there pointed upward. So there you go, guys. Hope you guys again enjoyed little unboxing here and on a cool little Japanese product. So y'all have a good one. See you next time.